Okay, comic book haul sharing time with my YouTube friends. So we'll get right at it. Share my stories, share what's been going on, share my thoughts, share. So, anyways, this whole lot is from 5 comic book stores. I was out of town. In between, your out of townness, you kind of try to hey, I got an hour to kill. Let me quickly go to this comic book store, search as quickly as I can, then leave. So I wasn't able to, I guess, really hunt and check every single nook and cranny, but I was able to, do some hit and runs, I guess you could say. But anyways, we'll get right to it. Here is the first one from my out of town comic book haul that I'm sharing. It's Superior Spider-Man number 19. I believe this is a 1 in 50 variant, J.G. Jones. I would love to get that 17 one of these days. It's definitely been on my list forever. That one is definitely very sought after. But I was happy to find this one for $15. I thought that was a good price for this kind of comic, and I was happy to do it. So that was that one. The other one at that same store, in the same section, they had Superior Spider-Man number 25, the second print. This was $6, definitely super happy to, and its cover is $4.99, so it's $1 over cover. I was super happy to get that one at that price. And I remember seeing it one other time somewhere else. I think it was like $10 or $15, probably closer to 15, because I feel like if it was 10, I would have bought it. But I just didn't want to pay 15 at that store that one time, and I haven't seen it out in the wild. So to find it for $6, super happy, definitely happy to add it to my list. Here's one I'll just show it. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with this one, so I found it. Obviously, it's beat up, and I'm looking at it, and it was $10. I was like, oh crap, $10. What a good deal, because this goes for 100 plus if it's halfway decent condition. Frank Miller's first artwork in comics ever. And I was like, okay, well, I'm looking at the sides. Okay, there's dings there. I'm looking at the corners. Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, it presents pretty well. And then I saw this, and I was like, man. But I don't own it. I've always kind of admired it from afar. For $10. It's probably what it's worth based on that condition. But the collector in me was like, well, okay, fine, I'll just get it. Also, I hit at another store. They had a bunch of Fantastic Four variants, and all these were $4 a piece. So I was like, oh, $4. That's a good deal for these. Fantastic Four 570, First Council of Reeds. It's got the border, variant, a 70-year variant there. I don't know. Usually this one, when I've seen it in the wild, it's, $15-ish. So to get for $4, I was happy. And also they had, I have the 570. So 570 also has like a Reed Richards one, and 571 has a Sue Storm one. And so I had the 570. I didn't have 571, but they had 572, the Human Torch one, and they had the Thing one. I believe these were 1 in 25 variants. They were $4 a piece. Looks like they're like a connecting cover. So I just got to get the Sue Storm 571, and I'll kind of complete that little run. But they all did have 575. I think this is like a Women of Marvel or something. I don't know. It was a cool cover. It was $4. I was like, I'll get that one. What else? I was surprised to see this one. It had a $5 sticker on it. No one had purged it yet. She-Hulk number 3. I'm not believing the hype. If I was smart, I would sell this book right now for like the $40 it's going for, because of Spider-Boy. But whatever. I don't own it. Now I have it. I'm okay. It was like $5. This one here was $4. They had 2 of them, and I almost, when you're in a new store, you just get so nervous. I was getting the vibe of bringing it up. I mean, it goes for about $20 probably. I think if I was pricing it in my comic book store that I don't own, I'd probably price it for $20. you know, it's Jessica Jones, number 3, it's Variant. You got Elsa Bloodstone on the cover. I've been looking for this one for a little while. Super happy to find it. I love checking new comic book stores you've never been to because you never know what you can find. I was like, do I bring them both? But look, I really want it for the collection. I don't need an extra one. It's better safe than sorry. So to get that for $4, I was super happy. Also super happy to get a little Dark Horse Comics number 11. Got a nice Godzilla cover on it. $4. Can't go wrong. Yes, I know I overpaid for this one, but I don't think I did because of the condition. This is definitely a high grade. There's every book I've seen ever in the dollar bins anywhere. I've always wanted Magneto's first self-titled series. This is it. It's from '94, so it's heavily printed. I wish it was the gold version. Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. But I was like, you know, I've been wanting it, but everyone I've seen, it's so, you see dings because it's the black. And to find this high grade one not there, yes, it was $4, but I was like, okay, fine, I'll get it. Actually, super surprised to find this one, Deadly Class 42. I think it's the cover B. It's the Diado. I think it's the Diado cover. People, I mean, this has gone for $50 online recently, so getting that for $4 was great. Now I can add it to my collection. This was also, you know, the $4 price. I was like, whatever. Jetfire's a thing. Is this the one? Okay, fine. This was $3. The one I have is I found it in a dollar bin, but it was, you know, it's got all those things. This was a nice high grade one. I'm happy. I got Ball of the Brave number 1. I can add to the collection. Yes, it was $3, but I don't care. I'm happy. I have it, so I got it. A couple more, and then we're to the stock extra stuff. This was just in one of the stores had a dollar bin. It was just the Batman Adventures, so whatever. It was $1. I got it. This was $3. Adventure Spotlight number 40. It's like a different version of Vision. I can't even remember what it's called. Pestilent Vision, maybe. I don't know. I was happy to get it. It was $3. I was kind of keeping an eye out before if I could find it for $3 or less. I was going to get it in a good grade. Super happy to get it. So went through a dollar bin. They had like 30 of these in the dollar bin. I was like, oh, I got to get one of these. Superman 4, the movie special. So I don't know. I remember liking this movie a lot back in the day when I was, you know, 8 years old. But yeah, I was happy to get it. I thought it was cool. It made me happy, so I got it. Happy to find this one in the dollar bin. Modern Warfare Ghost number 6. I mean, that's like a $20 book. So super happy to get that one. Iron Fist, just a second printing. It was in the dollar bin. It's a current run, just a number 1. You know, it was $4 when it came out. I didn't even want to pay $4 for it when it came out, but seeing it in a dollar bin, I was like, okay, fine. And I'm kind of doing some Authority speculation, and Authority came out of Stormwatch originally, so there's some, you know, I've seen this book all my life in dollar bins, and I got it in a dollar bin, but I don't think I've ever set one aside just for the collection, so I'm happy I set it aside. It's like a bunch of first appearances. Maybe they'll end up in Authority, you know, because Authority was like an extension of Stormwatch. So I don't know, we'll see. And number 3 also has a couple first appearances in it. So these both were in the dollar bin. So I was like, okay, I got a couple more Stormwatches to be on the lookout for some speculation purposes. So we'll hopefully I'll be able to share those at some point in the near future. But we'll see. Now we're to stuff I already have. Yeah, I think I already have all of these. But yeah, I do actually. But sometimes when the price is right, you just get them. So you just do it. So, you know, Comic Reader 167. This was probably the most expensive. No, I got that. I got that $15 J.G. Jones variant. This was $10. So this was one of the more expensive books I bought on my my road trip. But, you know, Comic Reader, you got X-Men 167 on the cover, so I was like, I'll get it. This, I don't really see 50-cent bins anymore, but this was in there. It was nice. It was halfway decent condition, and it was a newsstand. If it wasn't a newsstand, I wouldn't have gotten it. This one I've talked about before. Actually, it was in the Red Lantern because it's a flip book, but I know it's also Green Lantern 28. It was $4. So I was like, you know, when I see it for $4, I just, first, Supergirl as a Red Lantern. I thought it was cool, so I get it. I have this one already, but I think as far as completing a second run, I needed this one for the Captain America Civil War Prelude number 2 or 3. This is number 3. So I had 1, 2, and 4 as doubles, and I needed this one to complete the run, and it was $4. So I was like, okay, I'll get it. Love finding this one when I can. It's first appearance of that Green Lantern. She's on the cover. It doesn't go for much, but it was $3. Couldn't just leave it there. So super happy to add that one to the collection. This is the first appearance of a Transformer called Windblade. When I see this one, I just get it. People are asking crazy money for it, but I think it's sold like around 30, or the cover B recently sold for like $30. So it's probably around a $30 book, to be honest with you, even though people are saying, oh, it's first appearance of Windblade, give me $100. No one's buying it. But to find it for, you know, $3 or $4, it's probably $4. Which cover, you just get it. So this next book is actually the find of the trip. So this is only the second time I've ever found this book before. And whenever I go into the X-Men section, I always check every single time. It never fails. And so, you know, I've seen this book everywhere, but you know, I've talked about it before, but if you can see there, see how it says $2.25? That's the error. So if you see this book, you got to say only 25 cents there, and then the $2.25 there, you found a $50 book. So this is one I always think I could find somewhere, maybe, and I finally did. But I always check this book whenever I'm going in the X-Men section and I see it. I always check it. And it was funny because, you know, you're going and I think I do a considerable amount of comic book hunting, and it happened one other time in my life. Actually, there was 2 of them that I've been at the store and it's been like that. And I was like, oh, and you look at it, you're like, oh, maybe this is it. Wait, are you sure? And you like triple, quadruple take on it. I remember this one had a $3.25 sticker on it. I was like, that's going to my pile. I'm definitely taking that one. So that is, just because of how it is, it's definitely my I guess best book, I guess you could say. Yeah, so that was good. Let's see here. Here's another one. I need Avengers number 2. This is number 1. I already have this one, but I just don't see it that much. There's photo covers are kind of becoming a thing. Seeing it for $4, I was like, okay, I'll get that one. Wish they had number 2 because then I can, you know, have the set, but whatever. I got an extra number 1. Maybe I can find someone with a number 2 and I can trade it. Injustice Gods Among Us Year 3 is $3.50. It's like a first appearance of a Supergirl. Obviously it's a different universe, but you know, you never know which way they go, and this one's gotten some heat because of the Flash movie, so I was happy to find this one, an extra one for $3.50. Gotham Adventures number 45. I think this is the last one in the run, but you know, it's sought after with the cover, and it was $3, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll get that one too. This is actually only, and probably the last 3 years when I've been looking for this book, this is only the second time I've ever found this book as well. Avengers Academy number 21. It's the first full appearance of the female White Tiger. She's on the cover. It was $5, but for that price and that condition, I was like, it's a good buy. So I'll get an extra one of those. This was $1. It's like a Wonder Girl thing, but I mean, the cover is so bad. Whatever. Classic Avengers number 9. This reprints the first appearance of Wonder Man. Okay, Wonder Man could become a thing. I'm pretty sure I already have this one, but you know, I've talked about the second print non-lenticulars, but it was $4. If I need to double check. I'm pretty sure I already have it, but whatever, I can have a double. I'm trying to work on those second print non-lenticulars, so I saw it, I was getting it, so why not? And the last batch from this out-of-town comic book haul here we'll go, well, you know what? We'll put these in order. These are all Punisher War Journals. And we'll start off with the Jim Lee number 7. That's classic cover. You got Wolverine on it. You can't go wrong with that. We'll also go with, these were all $3. I remember because I'm like, oh, $3? I better get these. Punisher War Journal 75. Classic cover. You got Lynn Michaels on the cover. A lot of the ones near the end are worth a little bit more. We have another Lynn Michaels cover, Punisher War Journal, $3. Why not? And the last one I'm showing, we had number 80. I should see, I think I might be kind of close now to completing a second run of the Countdown series. They're from the different Punisher titles. I like trying to put those together. So it's been a long time since I've been able to put one of those together, but it'd be cool if I could pull that off. Actually, I think I'm past halfway now. There's 5 of them and I got 3 of them now, I think. But anyways, this has been my haul. This is what I've been up to. This was pretty, I think, productive. Let's look at some local stuff, which would be fun to share, but I'm going to work on getting that a little bit thicker so we can talk more and I can share those. I have a bunch of local stuff I'm excited and eBay stuff I'm excited to share, but we'll keep this one to the out of town haul. I wish I had more time to really hunt at the stores, but when you're out of town, you just gotta pop in, pop out. So that's what I was able to do. And I appreciate you guys watching and be on the lookout for my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.